He is known for his attempt to reconcile the criticisms of the Enlightenment with traditional Protestant Christianity. He is recognized for his influential work in the evolution of higher criticism and the foundation of hermeneutics. He is Friedrich Daniel Ernst Schleiermacher, the father of modern liberal theology and a leader in liberal Christianity. Friedrich Daniel Ernst Schleiermacher, a renowned German Reformed theologian and philosopher, emerged during a time of great intellectual and religious transformation. Born into a world grappling with the criticisms of the Enlightenment, Schleiermacher sought to bridge the gap between traditional Protestant Christianity and the changing landscape of thought. His profound impact on subsequent Christian theology earned him the title of the father of modern liberal theology. Schleiermacher's intellectual contributions extended beyond theology. He played a pivotal role in the evolution of higher criticism and became a foundational figure in the field of hermeneutics. His keen insights and philosophical prowess made him a prominent leader in the German Romanticism movement, shaping the course of philosophy during his time. Despite facing criticism and challenging the status quo, Schleiermacher's ideas resonated with many, igniting a movement that would challenge his influence in the 20th century. The Neo-Orthodoxy movement, spearheaded by Karl Barth, sought to reevaluate and challenge the principles laid down by Schleiermacher. Nevertheless, his legacy as a pioneer of liberal Christianity and his profound contributions to philosophy and theology continue to be celebrated and studied, ensuring that his influence will persist for generations to come. Friedrich Schleiermacher, born in Breslau in Prussian Silesia, was raised in a devout Christian family. His father, Gottlieb Schleiermacher, was a Reformed church chaplain in the Prussian army. However, as Schleiermacher delved into his theological studies, he found himself questioning the traditional beliefs of Orthodox Christianity. Schleiermacher's journey began at a Moravian school, where he was introduced to pietistic theology. But this religious tradition failed to satisfy his growing doubts. With his father's reluctant permission, Schleiermacher enrolled at the University of Halle, known for its rationalist approach to theology. Under the influence of thinkers like Christian Wolff and Johann Salomo Semler, Schleiermacher developed a deep-rooted skepticism. He neglected the study of the Old Testament and Oriental languages, instead immersing himself in the works of Immanuel Kant and Friedrich Heinrich Jacobi. He also explored the philosophy of Plato and Aristotle, seeking to reconcile their ideas with Kant's system. It was during this time that Schleiermacher made a profound confession to his father: "Faith is the regalia of the Godhead, you say. Alas! Dearest father, if you believe that without this faith no one can attain to salvation in the next world, nor to tranquility in this, and such, I know, is your belief, then pray to God to grant it to me, for to me it is now lost. I cannot believe that he who called himself the Son of Man was the true, eternal God. I cannot believe that his death was a vicarious atonement." Schleiermacher's rejection of Orthodox Christianity marked a turning point in his life. He embarked on a path of intellectual exploration, seeking new ways to understand divinity and morality. His philosophy, influenced by Kant and his own insights, would go on to shape his groundbreaking ideas on religion and the nature of faith. Friedrich Schleiermacher, after completing his studies at Halle, embarked on a new chapter as a private tutor to the esteemed family of Friedrich Alexander Biograph und Graf zu Donisch-Lobeten. In this role, he not only nurtured his love for family and social life but also immersed himself in the refined atmosphere of the aristocratic household. It was during this time that Schleiermacher's deep connection to human emotion and the power of imagination began to take precedence in his philosophical and religious system. After 2 years as a tutor, Schleiermacher joined the Charite Hospital in Berlin as a chaplain in 1796. Despite the lack of opportunities for honing his preaching skills, he found solace in the city's cultivated society and engaged in rigorous philosophical studies. It was within this vibrant cultural milieu that he encountered German Romanticism, particularly through his friendship with Karl Wilhelm Friedrich von Schlegel. This encounter left an indelible imprint on Schleiermacher's thinking, as evidenced by his confidential letters on Schlegel's Lucinda and his 7-year relationship with Eleonore Christiane Grunow, the wife of Berlin clergyman August Christian Wilhelm Grunow. While Schleiermacher's ultimate principles remained steadfast, his focus on human emotion and the imagination gained prominence. He delved into the works of influential thinkers like Spinoza and Plato, finding inspiration in their ideas. However, it was his growing debt to Kant, despite their differences, that shaped his philosophical development. He also drew insights from Jacobi, Fichte, and Schelling, further enriching his intellectual journey. During this period of rapid growth, Schleiermacher penned his influential book, Reden über die Religion, where he sought to establish the enduring place of religion within the mysteries of human nature. He distinguished it from what he viewed as distorted interpretations of religion and elucidated its perennial forms of expression. In his New Year's Gift to the New Century, the Monologion, He unveiled his ethical manifesto, espousing ideas on the freedom and independence of the human spirit and contemplating the relationship between the mind and the sensual world. He also sketched his vision for the future of individuals and society. Friedrich Schleiermacher, a prominent philosopher and theologian of the 19th century, found himself facing a challenging period in his career. From 1802 to 1804, he served as a pastor in the small town of Stolp. During this time, he took on the responsibility of translating Plato's works, freeing his colleague Friedrich Schlegel from the task they had undertaken together. However, Schleiermacher's focus was not solely on translation. He also delved into critical and philosophical writings, producing his groundbreaking work titled Grundlinien einer Kritik der bischöflichen Sidenlehre. This work aimed to criticize and evaluate previous moral systems, including those proposed by influential thinkers such as Kant and Fichte. Schleiermacher found favor in the philosophies of Plato and Spinoza, considering them as valuable contributions. In his book, Schleiermacher argued that a moral system's effectiveness should be measured by its comprehensive understanding of the laws and goals of human life as a whole. He emphasized the importance of organizing the subject matter under one fundamental principle. Despite being mostly critical and negative in nature, the book hinted at Schleiermacher's future perspective on moral science, emphasizing the doctrine of the ends to be achieved through moral action. Unfortunately, Schleiermacher's book faced initial challenges. The style of writing was considered obscure, and its negative tone hindered its immediate success. However, this setback did not deter Schleiermacher from continuing his philosophical and theological pursuits. He would go on to become a significant figure in the development of modern theology and philosophy.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.